What's up guys, EddyNasty here. Welcome back to another Minecraft command tutorial. As you saw in the little skit, we're going to do animated TnT. This is for map makers. This is something that I use in Crisis Crap, a little map that I've been working on for the past couple of years. So, for the first thing we want to do, you want to do this little command in your little chat prompt right here. Give self command block. I'm going to do this every time I do a little tutorial. So this is how you get command blocks, is using that command. And anytime you want to see any of these commands or just be able to write it down, you can pause it at any time, or you can go check the description down below. I'll post the commands down there. So for the first part, as you can see, we got 3 homes right here. This is my main copy right here. That was from the little skit from over there. So this is the hard copy. This is the one that we're going to be doing the animation in. And this one is the exploded version of it. So we're going to do a little bit of a clone to this, and that'll replace this home right here. So for the first part, we got this command right here. This is the TnT command. And this is the one that detects for when you place the TnT down. It'll start the whole scoreboard on the side. So for the first part, you want testforblock and your coordinates for where you're going to put your TnT at. And then at the end of it, you want TnT. And you'll want to set this at repeat, always active. And this will always detect where your TnT is all the time. So as you can see, as I go in here, I'll place it down. Now we got TnT clicks left, 5. And as you can see, now it's being powered because this command block is always on. So for this first part right here, you can see I've got scoreboard objectives, add TnT. That's the TnT is the name of the objective. Dummy, you'll want to put that down, and then parentheses. And then this will be the name that pops up at the top of your scoreboard, as you can see right there on the right. That will pop up for your scoreboard, the name of it. The second part right here you'll want to do is scoreboard objectives, set display, sidebar, TnT. TnT is, again, the name of the objective from this command right here. And then this part right here, this last one, you'll want to put scoreboard players set, parentheses. Now, this will be the name of your score, like your scoreboard. You can see I put clicks left, and then I put like semicolon, some space, and then set it to 5. You can set the number to anything, but you'll want to put clicks left, your own name, and then at the end of it, parentheses, TnT, the name of the objective, and put whatever number you want. You can even go negative if you wanted to. But that will set the scoreboard right there. I've got it at 5 because I didn't want to go through a lot of clicks. So this next part right here, clicks, this will be another repeating command. And this one is detecting for a button on the TnT. Of course, I do have in the settings that TnT does not explode. So if I put redstone or anything on that TnT, it'll actually not explode. So that's how I got it to not explode. But this will detect the clicks. And you simply put testforblock, the coordinates of where your button's going to be. And I'm using a stone button. And you'll want to put 9 at the end of this. The 9 is when it's actually pressed. That's when this command will detect where that button is when you actually press the button. So it'll sit in a redstone signal every time you press the button. So as you can see, if I put a button right here, because that's where the command is set to, as soon as I click it, it goes down. It's pretty cool. So every time I click it, it sends a redstone signal, and then this command right here is scoreboard players remove, the name of what we put the clicks at, TnT, and then 1. This is going to remove 1 point every time from the scoreboard. And you want to set it to impulse needs redstone. So every time it gets a redstone signal from this, which is just like 1 button click, because as soon as the button goes back up and is deactivated, this turns back off. So it sends like an impulse to this command. So it's just doing 1 click to it every time. So this next part right here, this is going to be the whole animation right here, and I know it's a little overwhelming on how tall it is, but a lot of these you don't really have to add. This was just, I'm showing you what I had set up for that little skit earlier. So this command right here, this is another repeating one. You want to set it to scoreboard players test, the name of our clicks that we had it at. Of course, you want to always use parentheses. The name of our objective, which is TnT, and you want to set it to 0, 0. That's detecting whenever the clicks left reads 0 on the scoreboard. It'll send a constant redstone signal. As soon as it goes to any other number than 0, it will turn off. But as soon as it gets to 0, it'll turn it on. And then this next part right here, this command, this is a set block, and this is setting an air block right where that TnT is. So as soon as you read to 0, it's going to delete that TnT right there. And then this next one right here is a summon TnT. We're summoning a TnT right where the TnT was at that we just deleted. And you'll want to put Minecraft semicolon on underscore prime. That will set a actual active TnT right there. And yes, it will explode and leave a mark on your map. So I'm going to show you how to avoid that. So, nope, not that command. So once you do that, you'll want to do chain always active. You can set it to whatever kind of delay you want right there. I just did 2 because I don't know. I'm just kind of like a little skittish on how fast these commands can go, because I like to show it all off to you guys. So this next command right here, this is going to kill the TnT, and you want to put kill at entity or entity per what is that little half box type equals TnT. And I apologize if I don't know the name of that symbol, but oh well. And then the most important part for this command is you want to set it to 80. That's the max you want to set it to, or you want to set it to the max of 80, because that will do the whole little TnT is prime and getting ready to explode, and it will kill it as soon as, or it will just delete that TnT as soon as it reaches to 80 ticks, because the animation for the TnT is about 80 ticks. So this command right here is important. You'll want to kill it before you go on with your whole command and everything. Alright, for this next part right here, we're going to go on to the next command. This is a set block again, and this one is doing a redstone block, which there's an underscore in there. And the coordinates for that is right here. So this one right here, this command, that one is just an air block. So as soon as the redstone block gets placed there, this one turns it off. And I have a little bit of a delay of 10, because this is the actual explosion animation. This is going to do the whole particle effect, because this one right here is set to particle Minecraft semicolon huge underscore explosion underscore emitter, and you'll want to put the coordinates of where your TnT was just at. And I have that set to 10 ticks right there, because this will do the whole animation for it, and it will you know, keep going on until that redstone block is deleted. And then you want to put repeat needs redstone. So as soon as the redstone block gets placed right there, this will turn on. As soon as the redstone block is gone, it will turn off. And that will do the whole little cloud explosion particle effect all around this. And I'll get to showing you guys that as soon as I go through the rest of these commands, because I'll show you how it all works. So where are we? And of course you'll want to set it to chain always active. But of course you could always set that up however you want. You'll just want to put this little animation to the side, because you'll want to put it on a timer of how long the actual particle effect lasts, because everything else is kind of straightforward. So the next command we got is the actual explosion sound, which is execute at all. What are those called? I don't know what little squiggly lines. Tildes. Tilde, tilde, tilde. That's going to be the actual coordinates of where you're at. Play sound, random, period, explode, at all. This will do the whole TnT explosion sound for you as soon as the whole animation is going on. So as soon as it says the redstone block, this will go off too, and it'll do the whole explosion animation. And you'll want to set that to chain always active also. So the next command right here, this one is the clone, and you can see we got clone, and this is basically the first bunch of numbers to it. Sorry about that. First bunch of numbers, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first 6 numbers is going to be the actual coordinates of your exploded model. And what I have the coordinates set to is basically right above that TnT, so that way that one is getting cloned. And then over here, I have it set to right above right here, and I know I'm using TnT, but I have it set to just right above that TnT right there, and that's the whole coordinates, the whole box coordinates for this exploded version. So when the animation is going on and the sound is going on, this house is being changed into that one. And of course, I put a little bit of a delay to it. You simply don't have to do that. You can do what you want. Sometimes I suggest you could put, like, after that, you could put another command that summons a lightning strike, which is what I do on my crisis craft. So that can add, like, area effect damage. Yeah, so this will, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Don't know where I'm getting at with this, but the whole clone and everything, once that goes off, these last two right here, this is just simply set an air block and set a redstone block, and that's for these villagers right here, which you don't have to put in for your little animated TnT. You can simply do what you want after it, which I'm going to show you guys. I'm just showing you what I did for the skit. So down here, you can see this redstone block, that first one that sets the air block, that's going to delete this redstone block, and then the next one is going to set a redstone block here. And you can see right here, these are teleporting TP commands. And you can see I got the first villager, which is named Tom, and I have him at that coordinate right there what he's standing on. And then you can see after that, facing, and he's actually facing that gold block right there. I don't know where that guy came from. But anyways, so the other one is the same thing, except his name is Jerry. He's in the other side, and he's staring at the same block. So they'll both constantly stare at it. As soon as you get close, they kind of like try to turn. But as soon as you get a little bit away, you can see they stare right at that gold block. And they keep trying to turn, but the command is always going on, and they're always going to be staring at that block. So when the redstone comes over here, it's now going to teleport them to the same location that they're at, but now the facing command is a different spot, or a different coordinate. And that's for the same for these first two right here. You can see TP at entity and the name of the mob. You don't have to actually put the type, you just have to put the name. So I've got him named Jerry. He's being teleported to the same spot that he's standing at, but now he's facing that gold block. And then this one right here, this is a set redstone. That's going to go right here. And then this is for, what was it? Set block, air. So when the redstone gets set right there, which is coming from this command right here, it's going to disappear and activate this impulse, which is that whole text at the end of it, that where Jerry was going, why? So simply what you want to put for that is tell raw at all, and well, simply you could just pause the video and just look at it right there. I don't know the name of that symbol right there, but you can put parentheses, raw text, parentheses, semicolon, and then, yeah, the rest of it is parentheses, text, parentheses, semicolon, parentheses, and then I put the whole, that one right there at the end will be your text. Oop, let me move that. That will be the text right here, this whole spot right here. And then at the end of it, you'll want to put parentheses, and then the symbols, you'll want to put the 3 different, or, you know, 2 the same and 1 in the middle that's different, the box one. Sorry, I don't know the name of them. I'll go look up the names of them next time I go record, so I'm a little bit more prepared next time. I feel a little bit, you know, not prepared for this. But for the most part, that was the action for the villagers right there. So now, let's do the whole exploding. Yeah, you guys excited? You guys ready for this? Alright. So now, hopefully this all works. Got 2, 1, boom. Oh! Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, see, now they turn. You can see it replaced it and did the whole animation and sound. I don't know why the air block didn't go set. I probably didn't get the actual command set. Yeah, I didn't get the command set for it. I'm sorry about that. That the animation didn't actually work for that. But that you can see in the skit, I actually had the air block set where it deleted the TnT. But that was actually pretty cool. You can see the TnT was active inside there, and then as soon as it got killed, it did the whole animation and exploded. So, and you can see these guys return, and you can even see in the bottom right there, it said Jerry. Why? So, alright, so that's a little bit of a animated TnT for you guys for your map making. You can go in a little bit more detail about it. You can simply ask me some questions down in the comment section of this video. I'm more than welcome to answer any questions. And yeah, that's about sums it up. I've got some more commands I'm going to probably work on. I've also got my crisis craft I'm going to be working on too. So I'm going to be a little bit off with the videos for a bit, like I usually am every week. I go like 2 weeks without recording. But anyway, so you guys take it easy. If you guys have any questions, please ask them down in the comment section. I will be gladly to answer them. And yeah, you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Peace.